What? Don't make me open it! Damn it, Loki!
We're recording.
Welcome, everyone, to Council of Jesters. This is Jortran being forced to open because Loki's an asshole.
I am.
With me are Loki and King of Myths.
Yes, hello.
And today we will be talking about hidden treasures.
You
How's
guys
it feel to be on the other side of the foot this time, Jartran?
Say
I
what?
feel like I have a gun.
How's it feel to be on the spotlight this time? Because you did it to me last time.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
I kind of deserve that. But I will kick the conversation off of hidden treasures with Vampire the Masquerade. Both of the games were really good and now Bloodlines 2 just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually playing it right now.
Oh, nice. How's the graphics, by the way?
Gorgeous.
Oh, no.
And your character is over 350 years old as a vampire.
Oh, no, that's an old...
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, that is pretty decent. Well, for my hidden treasure, it is every Tenchi Muyo spinoff. Have fun.
Spin-off.
Spinoff.
My personal favorite of those was the Galaxy Police.
GXP. That was on YouTube for a while. Just like
I ended up having to get you to Yoho it for just so I could watch it, because everywhere that had it was either horribly off on the dubbing or subbing, like something was off with the sound.
Yeah.
Or it was just like quintupled re-uploaded so it looked like ass.
Yeah. Good thing I found something. Remember, kids, don't Yoho all the time, but when you Yoho, do it responsibly. Use a VPN.
Yeah, this is why I made you Loki do it.
Fuck you. But no, I like... There was this one Tenji Demoyo, or whatever, spinoff where... I can't remember what it was called, but he had a mech, and he somehow...
War on Geminar?
I think. And he was like a badass in the mech, but he's like, I don't know how to talk to women. And then there was another person connected to a mech, and that mech's like, I'm a badass too, but I am also pervy as fuck for the person.
So
that definitely wasn't
slash Jiraiya.
There's always a Lucky Lecher trope in harem type animes. Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Actually, I
in
don't
GXP. The Lucky Lecher is the main character, and he's just like, why is this happening to me?
That's always funny where they're questioning their sanity.
I mean, you have Pirate Princess.
Yes. That can change.
Jiraiya royalty.
That is also.
And a supermodel that also is related to one of the most rich families in the known universe.
Cop too.
Trying to get his D.
Yep.
And you're just like, why?
Because reasons. That's why.
There is not a Lucky Lecher in 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You.
Oh, yeah.
Could we say that the god
never noticed that.
Could we say the
god of love? He's just like, he's not even Lucky Lecher. He's just like, I kind of feel bad for fucking you over, bro. So I'm just going to make you have 100 girlfriends.
Hey.
At the same time.
Damn.
But like,
I think there's a...
We kind of had this conversation before where like Rintaro is like a male protagonist where you can like, I can see how the girls can like him. The dude White Knight's so fucking hard.
He's a true.
Yeah. he is a homie, and you notice he always speaks to the girls in the way that works well for them. He's not changing himself. He's just enhancing that aspect of himself for them.
Yeah. Then there's Random Girlfriend where that's all bullshit.
The we're
Rent a
talking about, like,
Girlfriend is on my last nerves.
Why?
Like, so main character is blatantly in love with one character.
Yep.
Broke up with a girl recently because I'm still watching it. You go tell the girl that he loves he's in love with her, and his first girlfriend in the series is trying to get him fucked over. Like, come on, bitch, calm down. You already broke his heart. Just leave him alone now.
But
like that's one of my issues. Like when you watch like these like love triangle or whatever, and you have like a clear match that is the obvious like pairing, and the other ones are just kind of like, no, but I like him more, and the dude's like completely not into them. It feels just like silly and annoying as a series.
Yes. So I'm going to be broad and say 3 girls like the main character of Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh, God.
One's never going to admit it because she's too shy, which is adorable to me.
That is adorable. Yeah.
One is just trying to force the relationship even though he doesn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that he likes is trying to not be in a relationship with him no matter how much she likes him, because she's afraid that she would be using him or some shit. I don't know. The reason changes here and there.
Because reasons. That's why.
Because one of them's a hoe.
Yep. And you are aware that this is actually a real life thing where even here in the States where someone will like, hey, I give you $40 just to come up to me for this wedding so I don't look like I'm a pathetic you loser.
That I can understand. Like, if you really don't have game, paying a girl to be kind of arm candy so your family doesn't go, you need to get married, yada, 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 yada. That's kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But for me, Rent a Girlfriend is a no-go anime for me. However, there is one anime, I don't know if a lot of people, or manga that not a lot of people read, called The Death Mage Who Doesn't Want a Fourth Time.
I've never heard of that one, so...
It's a manga. Basically, you know Bo-kun, right? The rarely sung hero of isekais. Bo-kun exploded with a class of students on board, or something along those lines. Godlike deity comes down to the children in a spatial distortion, whatever, where they are given powers, except for one person. That one person had a shit life. Guess what happens to him in the new world? Shit life again.
Shit life.
Sold off. Yeah, he got sold off, and then, well, you know, he has necromancy powers, and best way to explain it is he died again. He met with the other god. He got his emotions turned off, so he's in a depressive state all the time, which sucks. However, his soul got shoved into a vampire baby's body with a dark elf for a mother. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on in that one, and I thoroughly enjoy it whenever I get a chance to read the new manga pages. But you feel for the guy.
If we're gonna talk about
Yep.
So
animes in general, I'm going to talk about My Dress Up Darling. It is absolutely adorable.
It
Can we say that's a hidden gem? Like, that's one of the most popular, like, not quite shoujo. I'm not sure where you would classify it, but it's very, very popular. It's talked about in a lot of things. It is very good. I highly recommend to anyone who likes rom-coms to go watch Dress Up Darling. Or if you don't like rom-coms and like cosplay, go watch Dress Up Darling. It does a very good job of highlighting the hobby.
Yeah.
But,
And the amount of effort that goes into the hobby. Dear God.
Yeah, you gotta know how to stitch, either weld or wire shit. Some of the IRL cosplays look so cool after you realize, oh, this took me half a year to build. I'm like, oh my god.
and for me, since I've not talked about my hidden gems for games, Stubbs the Zombie.
Okay, explain how this zombie works.
So Stubbs the Zombie was released on the OG Xbox, and you're playing in the like 1940s, 1950s idea of the perfect future world, so like flying cars, robot assistants, yada yada.
Beep, boop.
And you pop out of the ground and attack a dude, and the robot assistant's like, "Oh no, I'm seeing you have some problems," and just helps you like navigate and figure out what's going on. And then you basically start causing the zombie apocalypse in this idealistic town while you're trying to figure out what's going on and to find your lady love that you were like looking for when you got killed. So you find her being advertised as the mother of the dude who's running this city. So you're going to find her. And along the way, you stumble upon people trying to stop you, such as the police, which you have a dance off to Mr. Sandman with the chief of police as a boss battle.
Mr. Sandman, send me a dream.
Bring me a dream.
You find a barbershop quartet with laser guns and jetpacks.
That sounds like a pretty badass barbershop quartet, in my opinion.
It is a very fun, goofy time.
Well, if we're going to games this time, Alchemist Simulator. I think I've seen a couple people play it on YouTube, and not a lot of people talk about it. But it's basically you make potions. That's it. It's a fun potion simulator maker game, and I think on the PC side it's better because you get to see like, oh, I can make the Philosopher's Stone. I'm contractually... never mind. But you can make salt out of the stone and so on and so forth. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I've debated on that one like 4 or 5 times, and I just always end up getting a different game because I want it more.
Yeah, it's a good sit down and relax game because there are a few characters that you can probably count as a reference, like The Witcher, Dave the Diver.
I'm not even surprised about Dave the Diver.
I think it's the same
Drake
people
is
who made it. But the art style is pretty good. It's on, I think, PC. I'm not going to say.
It is on Steam.
Yeah.
I could check if it's on PlayStation really quick too.
I think it's on PlayStation 2. It's just a simulator game, kind of like Goat Simulator.
Definitely not like Goat Simulator.
Definitely not like Goat Simulator, but you get to make potions and get XP from the potions.
Yeah, that's definitely not like Goat Simulator. It is on PlayStation as well.
Oh wow!
They are It's $20 on both.
Yeah, I figured. It's relatively cheap, so if you don't want to break the bank, buy it. If you want a cool sit down and just chill for a while game or achievement hunt.
Yeah, my lazy ass ain't doing that.
I know.
But from anime, can I say Ranking of Kings as a hidden gem?
Yes, because I don't see a lot.
That
of
one
people
was
talking about
really
it.
popular. It wasn't I knew a lot of people that actually watched it, so I can't really say it's a hidden gem. It is great, though. If you haven't watched it, it is worth every ounce of effort.
Yes,
If I can't say that, then maybe Duke of Death and His Lovely Maid.
I've seen that one too.
I thought that one was adorable.
It was adorable.
Like, did that classify?
Depends on how many people watched it. I think they have a season 2, so
I ain't gonna judge. It's like
I don't know,
Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah,
Like I didn't even know it was an anime until you suggested it, King, and then I fell in love with it.
it's so good. I don't think I can say that's a hidden gem. It's getting a season 3 and a movie. So like,
I'm stoked.
I still have to get my mom to watch.
I think
My
I would
God,
really
yes.
like a point and click mystery game set in that world. That could be really fun.
Depends on
Honestly,
how
that
long-
would be perfect gameplay for it too.
Yeah. But some.
It's not like,
Japanese
you
kinda
get
make it into
freaking,
a visual novel, like romance everywhere.
It's not like you get freaking One Piece and you get a Muso style where you're like, that only happens like once or twice in the entire series that I know of, where they just go ham on entire fucking countries.
Yeah.
But like Demon Slayer being a one-on-one fighter, that works.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
it that
Oh,
way.
here's one that's definitely a hidden gem. Undead Murder Farce.
The fuck is that?
You're gonna have to send me a link to that one, King.
You gotta send me
It's
that.
on Crunchyroll. So it's about this dude who's a demon hunter. He's a half Oni, and apparently Oni have this ability that when they kill something, and like if it's like a vampire or whatever, their ability overrides the natural regenerative abilities of the thing.
Uh-huh.
So they can kill things without using specialty weapons because of their ability to negate regeneration. So they can get like a random ass crowbar, cave the head in of a vampire, and their Oni ability prevents them from regenerating.
Oh, hey, Chris. We're currently recording. Everybody, random appearance from Chris Dam.
Yes, hello, one and all. I have
Chris
awakened on this
convinced me
day.
to
I
hop
have
on Final Fantasy.
Oh, no. But,
as I
that-
said
so you have any hidden gems for
We're not
us?
offended, Chris.
myself. So
Yeah. Anyway,
what's the topic
then
today?
he gets hired by this lady who is portraying to be, I think she's a maid or whatever, from her mistress to hire him, and she's like got this canary carrier. And he's like, okay, I'm interested. And she opens the canary carrier, and it's a severed head. And apparently, she is the immortal. She cannot die, but someone cut her from her body and took her body. And now she's hiring him to go find her body. And here's the fun bit: you get a silhouette of a man hunched over carrying a cane that is from England, and the cane has a very emphasized M on it.
Money.
No, Moriarty.
Oh.
Why did I assume it was Moriarty?
Because it's fiction, it's English, and it's an M. Who else would it be?
Money.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, and
But,
the number
yeah.
of pure Sherlock Holmes literature, movies, video game adaptations, just to the point that just becomes our default mindset.
Yeah, Frankenstein's monster's in here, Moriarty's in here, Jack the Ripper's in here, Sherlock's in here, and a few other literary people that if you really know and really are in the depths of literary, especially like Victorian style, like where Dracula and stuff that comes from, you're like, oh, that's that guy.
Oh, that's
Brother
the dumbass
Jackal.
from that one book. Haha, he died.
Dr.
funny.
Jekyll have not shown, and I don't know if they're in it or not. There's only one season. I've not looked into the manga, but it wouldn't surprise me if Dr. Jekyll was in this world with everything they do bring in.
Okay.
I mean, like you said, there's Frankenstein's monster, there's Moriarty, Jack the Ripper, so on and so forth. I would say it's safe to assume.
But the best question is, and this is the weirdest question I'm going to have: what type of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are we talking about? Are we talking about like making Mr. Hyde like a hulking beast, or more close to the literature? Because
Where he was
that's
just kind of an asshole.
That's kind of
where
been
he's just-
done, like Extraordinary Gentleman, making him essentially a Hulk stand-in, which like is a really interesting way to take it, because when you read the book, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is like a deformed, tiny person, if I remember correctly, like not small, but like he's lanky and like kind of hunched over, if I remember correctly.
I believe in the book, and you can probably go to Over a Sarcastic's videos on or video on Dr. Jekyll. The way they described him was people saw him, said he looks weird, but we can't really pinpoint what. He looks normal, but he looks off at the same time.
Mhm.
But since you popped in, Chris, what is your hidden treasure for us? It can be anything.
That's what the topic of
Oh,
the day
I
is.
was just talking about hidden gems in general.
Yeah. So, what do you get, comrade?
When it comes to literature,
Okay.
I don't have the book. I read it back in high school.
Oh.
And it was
You cut out there. No.
Yeah, he cut out bad.
Yeah.
As I was saying, it was back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
In my junior year, when I had to sit. No, it wasn't junior year. It was senior year. We were in the new building, and I was taking I was in a remedial English class.
Oh.
Yeah,
What were you reading?
because
comrade?
for that, I don't have the book and I don't remember the name.
Oh. Do you have any?
What was it about?
Yeah, what was it about?
That I do remember something of, but for those that want to sit there and try to find the book, it was it was one of those illustrated novels.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was, a traditional novel, but it had but it also had
Random
moments, random pictures, as well as, if I remember, like some pages were done like comics.
It kind of sounds like the book I was forced to read for one of my history classes. It was like histography. It was called Albina. And it was like the story of this African American lady and like her story and stuff like that. And it was like illustrated and stuff of that nature.
I remember
And-
this one comic book, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but called Amulet. It was made by Scholastic. It was about a girl finding this strange amulet and getting whisked away with her mom, brother, to find out what the fuck happened to their family. Basically. It could be oversimplifying it, but still, yeah.
And I also remember that this was a red hardback book.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
It's the illustrated part that's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the problem with that is it's just like I've tried looking for it. It would help if I remembered the name.
Or literally anything else, like what the context of the book was about. Like, was it a certain part in history, or was it governing
It
over
was
like?
strictly fiction.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, another tick on difficulty. Yeah, I know, right? But the story
Yeah.
itself, if I'm remembering correctly, starts off with with a kid. Yeah, it starts with a kid that's in his bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's doing one of those whole, things where the lights are off. He has candles lit. He has the feathers. It kind of like, kind of one of those things, but it's a little different.
Oh joy!
Like I said, the bathroom's in the lights in the bathroom are off. He has candles that are lit on the sink. He has, I would say, the feather of a crow or a raven. And I want to say there's like 2 or 3 other items. One of which I want to think is a train ticket. And he sits there and repeats into the mirror. Something take me away, something take me away, something take me away.
No idea.
No clue.
I might have you put it in writing for me, Chris, because my wife is a book lover, so she might know it.
Let's go.
Yeah, and after he says this, all of a sudden, I'm forgetting what they're called.
Chinchillas.
Unfortunately, those are not in the book.
Damn it.
But no, all of a sudden, I want to say he gets pulled into the window, and it's like he's at a train station waiting for a train. The train shows up. He gets onto the train. He has to present. I want to say he has to present his train ticket.
Is this Polar Express?
Polar Express does not require a darkish type ritualistic way to summon forth the train.
Fair, but you got to admit that was
magically
very close.
get pulled into the mirror.
That would
or into a different world entirely.
That would be pretty funny, though.
Yeah, that would be. But yeah, no.
Sorry,
and then
you were saying that, I was like, that sounds a lot like Polar Express. This besides that first bit.
Yeah, and then it whisks him off to like another place in this other dimension or in this other world.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have, like, from what I can vaguely remember, because honestly, this was a while ago. It is one of those darker kind of mystery stories. Because I want to think the reason why he was sitting there doing that ritual is because he was sitting there trying to find someone or something. I don't, like I said, it's been a while.
Magic voodoo powers activate! For those who do practice voodoo, I am sorry, but it is
and
the easiest thing for me to say.
Yeah, and one of those things that in our society you either fear it, enjoy it, or just see it as an amusement.
Yeah.
Especially if you are on the, outside of that religion
Yeah.
and you
that
don't know
is
much
true.
about it. It's just one of those things that,
Yeah.
yeah,
I give
yeah,
all religions the proper respect they deserve. Do I make?
yeah,
Do
but
I
at the
poke
same,
fun of some? Yeah, but it's not
yeah,
more
and
or
at
less.
the same, yeah, and at the same time, you sit there and look at all the stuff that's been done in media and Hollywood that have instances of voodoo.
Chucky.
It's like,
Like,
yeah,
I feel like
there are
voodoo gets
some,
such a weird rep because people take it out of context. Like, voodoo is its
yeah,
own culture that has a lot involved to it because you have voodoo, gris and hoodoo. And no one talks about hoodoo because it's like way worse. It is the dark. Voodoo is the gray magic of its area. It's the middle ground.
Yeah,
and
it's the one that most common
going,
that comes to thought, the most common. So
yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, like I said, going back to, like I said, with just how media itself has portrayed, voodoo and some various forms of religion, most people see it as kind of more, can't really call it entertaining, but they see it more as something to be joked around about. That's more
easily
jovial
explained.
than anything,
Yeah.
and that people can get into for any various reasons.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's see, Dead Island for an example. Its opening song, kind of makes the riff on "Voodoo, Voodoo, You Do."
Yeah.
Granted, it is a very catchy song.
It is. I think there was
And
there's this
it
Hidden
makes me think of
Gems.
the Blues Brothers.
I want to say there is a song. Give me a second. I have it on playlists, on one of my playlists, and it kind of reminds me of the topic of
While Loki's Googling, I'm going to say one of my hidden treasure games, and that is Legacy of Kain. It took years to get even a peep from Square about any of it. So the fact that they did a remaster of Soul Reaver 1 and 2 is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to hidden games for video games, Rogue Galaxy is one of those that I just fell in love with.
Just so you know, I'm going to look it up and see what it is on Steam, Chris.
Yeah, Rogue Galaxy? Go for it.
It was.
And aside from...
King died.
Oh, King vanished.
King died. Oh, no. Oh, well.
The king is dead.
Who stabbed him in the butt?
I am not the rogue, so not me.
Neither am I.
Yeah, and I'm just a DM.
Fascinated by the rogue who rolled perfect on stealth.
Oh no, they disappeared into reality.
Oh man, that is on the older side, PS2.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, and then there's also Okami.
Okami.
Oh, I loved Okami. I have bought it like 8 times and I don't regret a penny of it.
Okay,
Just so you know, Chris, it is on PSN for $15.
I already have it.
I have found the man with the hex. That's the song I was looking for. That Hocus Pocus Alakazam something something. But the man with the hex by the Atomic Fireballs is a old school. I think I want to say a relatively newer song that Scooby Doo played in one of their whole shows. I think it was What's New Scooby-Doo.
And now that song is in my head.
What?
I've never listened to it, but I got out of
specifically,
Scooby-Doo a long time ago.
Yeah, specifically, What's New Scooby-Doo and that song.
You're welcome.
I mean, also
But-
very catchy.
It is.
Although I will say, since this is spooky month,
Oh yeah.
there's also the Hex Girls.
Hex
Actually,
Girls.
some of their. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, I liked some of their songs. I didn't like how Velma made it. But that's a well that's been dried up for years.
Oh, I remember that. That was an old episode.
It was an old movie.
Yeah. But the witch was actually a real monster.
Yes. Like, surprise! I'm not a witch, I'm a warlock. Trying to bring back my dead witch of an my dead ancestor who was the witch. And it was all quite literal.
It was weird.
Yeah, and I would say most kids that grew up watching that had their tastes in women influenced. 'Cause I ain't gonna
So
lie about
true.
that one.
True. Yeah, that is true. That is fucking true.
And then, was it before that one?
Who didn't want a goth mommy?
Yes. But then there was also,
Totally spies.
I think it was a movie that was actually before that one. The Zombie Islands.
Oh yeah, they made a second one out of that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it's Zombie Island. That's another one that was my favorite when I was younger.
Yeah, and also, and quick sidebar, I'm pretty sure that there were certain individuals who grew up watching that became furries.
Most likely.
I mean,
I like
back when we were younger, they did a lot of way too attractive anthropomorphized females, and it's just like,
No
and
wonder
you
we're
wonder
like
why they're
this.
furry.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, let's be honest. When we were growing up, they didn't make those girls ugly. They made them
No.
hot.
And it's
Yep,
also
they
funny.
definitely made you want.
It's also funny. Have you guys heard of this show called Totally Spies?
Guilty.
If you catch
Which
what
one?
I'm- Totally Spies. It's the same
I
guy
watched
who
it.
made. If you haven't, basically teenage girls, spies, somehow waking a lot of kinks for people in that show.
That's fair.
I mean, that was around the same time as Kim Possible, and I liked Kim
Yeah.
Possible, and then that came on around after or before, I forget, and it was just like, might as well.
Yeah, I'll admit to that one too.
And I will admit, I had a huge crush on Kim when I was younger.
But also, let's not forget about Shigo.
She goes the best girl.
Just like with Teen Titans, I preferred Jinx to Raven. I know,
Which was okay,
for shame.
For shame.
So For shame.
I'll say Jinx was
I-
okay, but I was more Starfire and Raven.
I mean, I can't really judge. I liked Raven. It was just Jinx was.
Just hit your preference zone a little closer.
If Raven was an 8 to me, Jinx was a 9.
Damn.
Starfire was like a 6 to me, but that various reasons. And Terra was a 2.
Not gonna ask. So have fun with that.
I find blonde hair to be hideous.
Oh yeah, because of one of your exes.
No, that's my stepmom.
Ah.
My stepmom makes blood jokes true.
Yeah, not to mention when it comes to Terra, in the beginning, she was okay. But at the end, when you found out that she basically betrayed the entirety of Teen Titans for Slade,
Yeah.
and you sit
Yeah.
there, take a sidebar, and look at the other forms of DC media where she is a character, and she and Slade
Slade's a bastard.
no. She and Slade have a more than intimate relationship.
Yeah, that's why I say Slade's a bastard. Can't really kill him though. He has a healing factor. But
Don't tell Robin that.
he will find a way to
He's
kill
strong.
him. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah, that and you know,
Slade's currently in hell.
Yeah.
that and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Robin is the first Robin that becomes Nightwing. Yes.
Yes. Tim Drake. Dick Grayson.
Yeah. And so the number of things he can sit there and talk to Dear Daddy Bruce, because let's, call it what it is. He is the adopted son of the Wayne family.
I think the
So
latest.
with the access to the resources, the tools, and with effectively a father who will more than happily help his son when it comes to matters like that.
Yeah. It doesn't help that Damian Wayne is now the new Robin and he is. How do you say this? An insufferable brat, but there is a new.
He
comic,
is the son
true son.
of the daughter of Ra's al Ghul,
Yeah.
meaning he grew up in the League of Assassins.
Yeah.
Grandpa Ra's taught him well.
Had to kill. Now Batman's like teaching him how
And
not
how-
to kill.
No. Saying that he was taught how to kill is an understatement.
Oh yeah.
He was taught the true and pure art form.
Of murder, torture, and whatever the fuck.
How to get information, how to make people feel and
And make something
so
suffer.
so as Tim's little brother, he could be like, oh really, you think you're tough? Well then release the chihuahua. And then out pops Drake.
Damien.
Like, now, I don't like being called, Damien. It's like, I don't like being called Chihuahua. It's like, you're small and vicious. Chihuahua. And he can't argue that.
You can't.
And one of those
Can't argue.
rare moments Yeah, in one of those rare moments when Tim's just like, you know what? The line of my morality starts blurred. Damien, have at him. And just leaves the room.
Yeah, you know for a fact you done fucked up when they let Damien have his fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what was Red Hood have his fun too. That's when it a lot of other shit happens.
Yeah, but I would say the big difference between
That's
just
when you
forgot his
know
name.
shit hit the fan.
Yeah, but I would say the big difference between Red Hood and Damien, between Robin number 2 and Robin number 3, or is it 4?
I don't know.
We'll get corrections.
Yeah, comic nerds, correct us in the comment section.
Is Damien was never taught that line of morality, whereas Red still has it.
Yeah.
Granted, it was blurred for a time because he was fueled with rage and anger.
And Lazarus juice. Don't forget the Lazarus juice.
Yeah.
Lazarus juice, the worst kind of drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I will say, to make a worse concoction than that, you add in the Bane serum.
Oh, Venom.
Oh God.
Yes. That is not the perfected version. As in, it's not the version that lets one keep their mind.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no, you want to talk about a nightmare cocktail. There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If for those who, I think we are rambling, so let's keep this ramble up. I want to say the absolute version of Bane is a fucking kaiju. I'm not joking. If you've seen Absolute
Wasn't there a Godzilla
Bane,
crossover with that one? Or am I thinking
there
Marvel?
Marvel. But
Okay, where we have fucking Godzilla versus like Kaiju Hulk and the Avengers.
yeah, and there's a Marvel. There's a Boom Studio with Power Rangers and Godzilla. Godzilla Dragon Sword form, go. But no.
Rest in peace, Tommy Oliver.
Yeah. He was a cool dude. I think he took part in some fan creations too.
Yeah, yeah. And I know I'm getting corrected on this, but Jason, if I remember is the actual
Jason Todd.
Jason David Todd, actually did take part in like a true Power Ranger story for just his character alone.
Yeah.
Cool. And yes, that actually was a fan create.
So yeah.
And I know many of us grew up on Power Rangers, myself included, and I will always sit there and say Tommy Oliver was the best Ranger.
Tom Oliver was the Ranger.
Yeah. Especially with the fact that no other Power Ranger was a Power Ranger for as long as he was.
He was let's start with the rankings. Green Power. He was a Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red Ranger, Red Ranger,
Yeah,
and then a Black Ranger. However,
because he was the original Green Ranger, Mighty
original
Morphin.
Mighty Morphin, original White Ranger, Mighty Morphin.
White, and then Turbo. No, it was Zeo, then Turbo.
He was red.
He was the Red Ranger for both of those.
Yep, for a short time for Turbo.
I wouldn't say for a short time.
Yeah, but for
Because
a while.
I think for at least half the season, I think,
I think so too.
or half the series for Turbo, and then he stepped down so the other dude could step up.
Yep.
Which led to Lost Galaxy, and from Lost Galaxy it went to Lightspeed Rescue. Then from Lightspeed Rescue, it was.
I want to say Time Force.
Was it Time Force or Wild Force first?
It was Time Force because that was in Forever Red.
Okay, yeah. And then, no. In Forever Red, there was also the Red Ranger from Wild Force. So it was Wild Force first and then Time Force.
Time Force was before Wild Force. Then.
Oh, you're right. Forever Red was Wild. That's right.
Yeah. Then I believe.
Which
Storm.
Tommy made. Which on Forever Red, I want to say Tommy came back for that.
Yeah, he did. He was the Zeo.
And then after Wild Force,
Ninja Storm.
Yeah, Ninja Storm, which I will sit there and say is one of the better series.
Ninja Storm, Ranger form. Ha.
And also, which also broke the original mold of having
5
standard Rangers, and then the 6th Ranger come later.
You mean the other 4? Other 3? Because you gotta remember the Crimson and the Navy Rangers came in.
I'm still talking about the ones before that, where you started with the 5 and then you got the 6th Ranger later on.
Yeah.
Where the 6th Ranger was typically and traditionally either an evil Ranger or an alternative adversary that became an ally.
Yeah.
And then with Ninja Storm, you actually started with 3, which also breaking the mold. You have a female playing blue character.
And red, and a male playing yellow. Because I think the majority of the yellows were played by girls back then, and then now they're like, hey, it's a dude time.
Yeah, and then you had the Crimson and the Cobalt, Navy, who were actually evil Rangers that became good, and then had the 6th Ranger, who was Green Ranger, who was the student, who was the son of their teachers.
Yep.
All while the big bad evil was his uncle.
Yeah.
I just hate when family drama gets in the way of life.
Yeah, that's a bullshit.
And then after Ninja Storm,
I believe I want to say Dino Thunder, but I don't think so.
No, not Dino Thunder. There was Mystic Force.
No, Dino Thunder was before Mystic Force.
Yeah. No, I didn't say Dino Thunder was the next one. I think Mystic Force was the one after Ninja Storm.
No, that was no. I think we gotta remember where SPD, because they had a crossover with
Right. And SPD.
Yeah, so it was I think it was Dino Thunder, because they had a crossover with Ninja Storm 2.
Yeah, and but also when it comes to Dino Thunder, that's when Tommy came back as the
Yep.
Black Ranger.
And the Mentor.
Yeah. He originally came back in as the Mentor, and then his team of 3 that he was sitting there teaching was sitting there thinking, what's he like, who's this teacher, what's he know about any of this stuff. And then the flashback I can't really call it a flashback, then the PowerPoint essentially happens, or the slideshow that reveals, I'm Tommy Oliver, and guess what, I'm a Power Ranger.
Go.
Several times.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It's
longest
weird and wacky.
serving Ranger in all of Power Rangers history.
Yeah. And then they made him
No
the villain
one
in
can
the
take that
comics.
title.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, with the comics, it had like an alternate version where this is what would have happened if he stayed evil.
Yeah. And then that whole the black something sword is really cool in my opinion.
Yeah, I haven't seen those comics, but fact of the matter being from what I know of, from what little I know of that storyline, he went off to take over the world.
He did.
Successfully.
He did. I think he also kicked Rita's butt too.
Yeah. Whose actor also passed away.
Yeah. Well, I think we have gone on to tangent long enough.
Way long enough.
Yeah. So, with that all said and done, this has been Jartron.
Y'all don't do anything too stupid or I will point and laugh.
We are in your walls, and this has been Chris.
Sayonara. Catch you later.
And we are out.